Good morning, students. Welcome to online class. Hope you are keeping well by the blessings of God. So, guys, today I am going to teach you social science history segment from your NCERT book, chapter number 3, and the topic is Nazism and the rise of Hitler. Students, when the First World War it was over in 1918. It continued till 1918. It started in 1914 and it ended up with Treaty of Versailles, a place near Paris known as Versailles. Treaty of Versailles took place, and during this treaty the Allied party or the Allied group, that is England, France and Russia, this Allied party, they abandoned, they humiliated and they disgraced Germany because of the badly defeat of Germany at the hands of the Allies. So they abandoned Germany, they disgraced Germany. So as consequence, Germany, after the First World War, when everything was over, Germany, you can say, as a sort of a resolution, they took resolution that they have to once again stand up, they have to wake up as one of the strong groups in the world. So they could manage themselves to stand up once again and to counter the enemies or the Allied group in England, France and Russia, to counter them. So Germany, they became strong rather than before, because they were defeated party in the First World War. They became strong, and all the politicians, the veterans of Germany, the thinkers, the skilled people, educated people, experienced people, they had a plan to form a republic, or they wanted to establish Germany as a democratic state. So they had a plan to form a republic in Weimar. Weimar, it is a place in Germany. Guys, you open your notebook. Please open your copy, note down the spelling Weimar, W-E-I-M-A-R, Weimar, a place in Germany. So they wanted to form a republic in Weimar, or Weimar Republic. It is known as Weimar Republic, W-E-I-M-A-R, Weimar Republic. It was a constitution known as Reichstag. This constitution, it was known as Reichstag, because the impact of First World War all over Europe, including America, it was worse. So the defeated Germany, because of its humiliation, because of its disgrace, so they started giving shape of the republic known as Weimar Republic. So during that time, many Germans, they became active to give shape of the republic. They consulted time to time, meeting used to take place, suggestions, advisory board, it was formed, and then the birth of Weimar Republic took place in Germany. So this Weimar Republic, actually, it was a form of revolutionary group to counter the Allied party, or you can say to face the Allied party. As strong as possible, they formed the Weimar Republic. But one thing, it was noticeable that there was difference of opinions amongst the members of the Weimar or Reichstag. Some people, they supported some acts, law and order. Some people, they were opposing some law and order. And due to the World War, simultaneously, Weimar Republic formed, World War was over, Germany emerged once again as one of the strong countries in Europe. Anyhow, they were managing themselves to establish themselves one of the strong countries in Europe. That is why they formed Weimar Republic, because people of Germany, they demanded for a republic, or they demanded Germany to emerge as a democratic state. But the impact of First World War, it was very fatal, quite fatal. A huge economic depression, psychological impact, it was also visible among the people of Germany, because the First World War, it continued for 5 years. It started in 1914, and you can say that entire process, it ended up in 1919. More than 5 years, the war continued. Human loss. So German society also broke into fragments. Different kinds of opinions, those were coming out among the people of contemporary Germany. Huge economic loss and loss of men, it was a common factor. So in between 1929 to 1932, the national income of USA, simultaneously USA, it was also involved in First World War. The national income of USA, it fell down into half. USA also, there was a bond, economic bond between Europe and USA. But as the impact of First World War, the bond was totally broken, because economic level, it fell down like anything. A huge depression, economic depression was visible everywhere throughout Europe and USA also. So between the year 1929 to 1932, the annual income of USA, it fell down into 50%. Many factories shut down. Many people, they became jobless in USA. And Europe, the same scenario. People became unemployed, jobless. Many factories also closed, and peasants were badly affected, because due to bombasting, because due to the poisonous splinters, the fertile land or the farming lands, those were totally destroyed, shattered. So peasants or farmers, they were badly affected, and they had no money to reform their land. They had no money to maintain their agricultural field, or to purchase the seeds of the grains and pulses. So there was a huge economic depression, both faced by both USA and European countries, because of long-term war. It was 5 years. War took place for 5 years. So there was a huge economic loss when warfare was going on. Crisis of food grains, crisis of manpower, because most of the young, that means youths, adolescents, they were sent to join the army. Millions of people, they died, including the soldiers.